The event today is to bring to people's attention what services there are within the borough and within the NHS in order to help them to live a healthier lifestyle. Do you want any more?
Oh yeah, that's great. Thank you.
I am Sharon Ahmed. I am a Public Health Officer for Community Engagement. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through a basic self-care assessment form with everyone to understand what it is that they understand from the meaning of self-care and how it is that they can look after their own health and what can we do to help people and empower them to look after their own health. So yeah, that's it.
Is my hair good? I need to have a haircut.
Yeah.
I'll come back up to my haircut.
Okay, so hi, hello, I'm Carolina, my colleague Atik. We are for the Green Doctors team. We provide free energy advice to eligible residents in the London Borough Council. We actually cover 12 London boroughs at the moment. So we provide advice in how to save energy on the daily basis. After our home visit, we can install free energy measures like radiator panels, draft excluder, shower heads, so to be sure that people start saving energy straight away. We can as well help residents to navigate what kind of discounts that are available, like warm home discounts, water discounts, how to apply for the priority service register, and what is very important as well, if the resident has debt with gas, electricity and water, we can help as well with that. I don't know if
Yeah, that's right, yeah. If they have areas with the water bills, we can help with that.
Yeah. And everything is completely free of charge, so people can go to our website or call to our free telephone number to book an appointment, or organizations or other residents can refer people to us.
Thank you very much. So hi, what is your stall about?
Hello there. I'm Lynn Hammond. I'm the Carers Advisor at London Borough Council. I support people who are looking after somebody at home with a disability or illness. So I'm providing information today on carers groups, support services, falls prevention, getting good nutrition, just anything really that will support somebody that's looking after a family member that they love that's ill and poorly at home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I wasn't recording.
That's fine. Just say when.
3, 2, 1, action.
Anyway, so we're a social prescribing team. What that is essentially is that we work with individuals on a holistic basis. So we're non-medical, and we try and help individuals identify their goals and help them reconnect with the community and build that resilience within that community. Within that system, we work alongside GP partners and practices, as well as first contact physios and pharmacist teams to help people improve their well-being and help ultimately get them out of where they are. So predominantly we deal a lot with people who are dealing with social isolation, individuals who've got housing difficulties and need that extra bit of support alongside. So a part of our role is to link individuals up with other services within the community as by referral or signposting, and help them build and empower who they are and how they can help themselves within their systems. Yeah, that's pretty much social prescribing in a nutshell.
Thank you.
Let's put more strain on it.
Good morning. I'm Rafael Todorov. I'm a senior physiotherapist from Integrated Community Response Service. We are a rapid response service which is operating within Council Borough, and we are aiming to prevent unnecessary hospital admissions and readmissions for elderly people living within Council Borough, and we are receiving referrals from a wide range of sources, including the patients themselves, London Ambulance Services, from accident and emergency department, from hospitals, and from acute medical units. So our aim is also to prevent crisis prevention, people to be able to recover in their own homes, and whenever is needed to refer them to some other services, we are doing that at the end of our service which we are providing to them. We are operating 7 days a week, all year round, from 7 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock in the evening. And our team is a multidisciplinary team which consists of GP doctors, nurses, occupational therapists, physiotherapists like myself, and social workers, handyman, which is our handyman is basically providing and opening space for certain types of adaptive equipment we have to provide at patients' homes. And of course we have a social worker which is facilitating all kind of necessary needs, package of cares for patients and things like this, which socially related issues and needs for our patients. And basically this is our service, and we've been around for the last 10 years, and we're becoming more and more popular because we are really doing a great service to the community and to NHS by preventing people to go to the hospitals. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm here to represent Community Recovery Service. We are based in heart of Hounslow, and our services is about us going to our patients' home. It's domiciliary visits, which includes a holistic approach to patients' needs. We will identify any type of therapy needs or care needs, and we communicate that with other care providers within the borough. Part of our services is to provide patients with therapy plans, to progress them and make them independent within their home environments and make sure that they are safe. We help with hospital discharge. Part of discharge assess pathway. There are various pathways within the community that we follow. One of those pathways is reablement, that concentrate on making sure that patients following discharge from hospital, they gain their baseline level of independence that they had before going to the hospital. One of the areas that we work on is to prevent hospital admission, so by providing physiotherapy and providing equipment to our patients within the community, we make sure that they are safe within their home environment. That's about CRS.
Hi, so my name is Gurpreet. I work with a local project in Hounslow that goes by the name of Reclaim IT. We work in close partnership with Hounslow Council, EHCVS, and a lot of other local organisations to provide devices such as laptops, computers, and printers to anybody within the Hounslow Borough that needs devices. So the people who are eligible for a device could be someone who's suffering from a mental or a physical disability, someone who's on benefits, or any form of service, and they can be referred through various avenues across Hounslow, so community solutions, social services. They could even be referred by somebody they work with or know. And the criteria that we follow is very broad, so anybody who needs a device is eligible for a device. And we work with a lot of organisations who donate in devices. We then refurbish those devices and give them out to the community. The aim of the project is to end digital exclusion. Reason being that a lot of services nowadays, especially council services, are now online. A lot of people who may not have a device find it hard to access those devices. It's also an avenue to give people opportunities, because a lot of people doing job searches or CV writing need a device, and throughout the pandemic it's been evident that a lot of children have gone through without having a device to learn with. So it's just seeing how we can work with services within the borough to provide devices and help make a difference. We work with adult education and even the West London Digital Champion Programme to provide support. So we don't just give them a device and that's it. We give them support as to if they want help using a device, setting up email, etc.
Okay. Thank you. So, if someone wanted to get this service, how would they find you?
So they can reach out to services such as adult education or community solutions or social services who have contacts with us, and they can then refer a person. Self-referrals can't be made just due to the sort of criteria of the borough. So as long as they know somebody that can refer them, they can reach out to that person and say, this is a project that's going on. People can get more information and details from Community Solutions. We work very closely with them and they're always happy to give out information as per se. We don't have any sort of websites or social media contacts at the moment. We're still working on that. We recently started beginning of this month, and so far we've sort of given out 40 devices, and it's a project that's ongoing throughout the year.
Yeah, is there any testing 1, 2, testing, just not working.
What's the presentation about?
COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease.
So we're going to show it.
Yeah. So not to be confused with the climate change, COP26.
Well, I'll take the mic as well. So thank you for all coming. I'm told that a lot of you have got COPD, so you may be patient experts and teach me. And at the end you can do questions, so if you've got any questions, hopefully I can answer them. I've got another doctor over there, so if I get stuck, he's going to help me out. Okay. So I'm a GP in Isleworth, and I was asked by my friend Roger to come and give a talk, so here I am. So let's hope all the technology works. I've got Gurpreet on standby. So what does COPD stand for? Well, the C is for chronic, it just means long term. O is for obstructive, which means blockage, especially of all the airways. If you think of your lungs as lots of little tubes, they get a bit narrowed, which makes it harder to breathe in and out, which is the problem. Asthma is similar, it's also what's called obstructive, so it blocks those little airways, so air just makes it difficult getting it out. P is for pulmonary, it's a fancy name for lungs. D is for disease, which is self-explanatory.
A lot of different sources which make it feel like quite an overwhelming issue. So it can come
The motivation after you finish that, you've got to continue, otherwise you just regress. Yeah. And if you regress, then that's going to make it worse. You're quicker. So you've got to keep it going, which is why, as a group, we've organised for exercise classes to come. So you can actually come along, join us, and attend the exercise classes, and then that continues. And you not only are you getting the benefit of the exercise, you're also getting with people that have got in similar boat as you, so they understand what you're going through. You know, we've got one person who used to go to the gym, and then he got laughed at for going to the gym because somebody next to him could do a lot more than what he could do. So he got embarrassed. So coming to the group that we run, the exercise classes we run, you've got that peer-to-peer, if you like, support.
And I'm just wondering from a motivational point of view, obviously the mental health side of
finding the COPD support group was a tremendous thing for me, to just, like, I can talk to somebody. But to answer your question, personally, I don't find any other support, perhaps except for the Lung Foundation, but that's all online. And sometimes, as we know, with what we've gone through with COVID, online is okay to an extent, but you need the face-to-face. I need to talk to somebody else who is as shocked as I was with my.
So you can call us yourself. You don't need to go through the GP necessarily. We are based in heart of Hounslow. Myself, we are all the time there.
I think it would be good. I attended a networking event in Kensington and Chelsea, organizing for the social prescribing worker. So it was face to face, one of the first things that I did a couple of weeks ago. Something that we can discuss with the council and organize, and was, like social prescribing. So many organizations who are in some way related with the health, and was the way to know how to help residents and to know people. So I think it will be very interesting to do.
So as the journey went with COPD, and I certainly know this is how I felt, really frustrating. This is where he is now. Frustrating. Okay. So I think we've all, been constant. What's that? You've got to fight for information about your illness. Yeah. I do a lot of research, and I just kept coming up with the same thing and the same thing, but nothing. I've got it. I had a truth. So, as we progressed through, I can't sit in the chair all day. I didn't think I was suffering from stress, so you can then become a bit depressed, upset.
We're just giving them tablets, giving them some of the tablets don't agree with him.
Afternoon, Linda.
Hello.
Thank you so much. Lovely to see you as well, and thank you so much for agreeing to be interviewed today. And I know the purpose of why we're having this little chat together, you and I, is to interview you based on you being a carer.
That's correct.
Okay. I have a few questions. You're happy for me to ask you a few questions, and then for you to have time to answer them.
Okay.
First question is to ask you, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm coping. Better some days than others. Today it's bright and sunny. I feel better.
Thank you. And the next question I'd like to ask you, Linda, is have you got any support?
I have. I've got a good supportive family, but now we've got the community nurses, district nurses coming in to help me with my husband, which is more than anything, it's knowing that they're there, knowing that I've got that contact. I cope with most of the things, but now that we've got that in place, that helps. I'm also a member of the Hounslow Borough Respiratory Support Group. They are very supportive. I'm actually a trustee, so although it's my husband that is ill, I, as carer, am interested in the group as well. I think they do a lot of very good work to help within the community. And your peers help you a lot, talking about your problems.
Thank you. You've actually answered my next question. Your answer was beautiful because you captured the family support, the community support, the nurses, and also the fact that you're a member of the respiratory group. So it sounds like you've organised to get yourself some really good support. That's fantastic. Our next question is to ask you, among the services that you're having support from, what of those services would you say are working well?
The community nursing. I can contact them 24/7. which, though I haven't had to, or only on one occasion, knowing that's there makes a big difference. It's just takes the pressure off of you. You know that there's somebody you can talk to. Very often it's just talking and reassuring yourself that you're doing things correctly that makes a big difference.
Thank you. And listening to what you said there, in caring for your husband, how you're talking, it sounds like you're getting cared for as well?
Well, I didn't used to bother about myself. I always put him first, and then I got told, if you don't care for yourself, you're not going to be able to care for him. And it's made me realise how important it is. I've taken up doing voluntary work in order to give me, if you like, a bit of respite, because it makes me think of others and doing things away from the home, and I think that's important.
And thank you for that. And the last question I'm going to ask you is, out of the services that you're receiving, is there a service that you are not receiving that you think might be of value to you and your husband?
I would like more GP support. I don't think they are very helpful at all. Beyond that, I think I'm probably getting what I need. I've got a palliative nurse comes to visit us and she is very supportive. And I know that if I need something, she can access and help me.
Thank you so much for your time. Regarding your comments about the GP support, we at Hounslow CCG have to follow that up forward.
Right.
Thank you so much. Okay, have a good day.